So Google made this app, and it lets you explore any museum in the entire world. That includes the Uffizi Gallery in Italy, which I was kicked out of. That's a story for another day, but Uffizi Gallery, if you're watching, I want you to know that I will never forgive you for kicking me out. Anyway, nobody really cares about art, right? So how did this app make it to top 7 on the App Store? Well, Google started using selfies. So you can take a selfie, and the app will now search every museum in its database to find 1, 2, maybe even 3 pieces of artwork that look like you. It's very, very, very cool. But here's the catch. The feature will only work inside the app if you live in the United States. That means that a lot of angry narcissists are roaming the planet because they can't find out which piece of artwork they look like. But if you're smart about it, you can set up a VPN. That way, Google thinks you live inside of the United States, so you can use the feature in the app so you can find out which piece of artwork you look like, and you can put it on Instagram. And if you want to find out how to set up a VPN, then you can click there, and I'll show you how to set up a VPN so that you can use this app yourself. But let's check out the app. Right now, I'm going to put my screen onto your screen so that you can see what I'm looking at. I hope that makes sense. So, you should be seeing my screen. I'm going to press record in 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, so now we're both looking at the same screen, and I already have the VPN set up. So, what you can do is slide across and open up the Google Arts and Culture app. Alright, the Google Arts and Culture app is free on the Play Store and on the App Store, just like everything else by Google, or most things by Google. So, you know it's quality. So you can scroll down, and you keep scrolling until you see, is your portrait in a museum? And press get started. So you can take a selfie and search thousands of artworks to see if any of them look like you. Very cool. So I'm going to press get started. And then what you need to do is take a selfie. I just want to point out this is the only time I will ever take a selfie, and it's for the purpose of this video, so you can see what's happening. Okay? I'm not going to take a selfie ever again. So you hold it up like this, and you can smile. Choose not to. I can't accidentally smile, so I'm just gonna look at it normally. Okay. And then you wait for that to process. It will usually take a few seconds, and because I'm using a VPN, it's a little bit slower than normal Wi-Fi, so you just have to give it some time to process. Alright, so according to this thing, it thinks I look like a guy drinking. So, if you want to find out more about the artwork, oh, and you can actually see that it's a 44% match, so not very close. But you can open it, and you can go to the artwork, and it's actually a student mural. So it was done by the Powwow School of Art. It was made in 2013/2014, and right at the top there, you can see the full piece of art. So that's a guy drinking something. Oh, he's not drinking. I don't know if he's blowing into the seashell, something like that. And there's an owl, and there's a lady playing an instrument. So we can go back, and then if you wait a few seconds, it will continue processing your picture to find other people who don't look as close, but kind of close. So this is the highest match they found, and was 44%. But if you go to the second one, apparently it thinks I look like a lady, and that's from the Delaware Art Museum. And if you go to the third one, okay, it's a guy in his underwear. So, and that's from the collection of Auckland Art Gallery. Let's see what we can find out about this one. So you can go to the artwork and you can read about it. That was made in 1949. So I don't think our faces look similar, but that's what Google thinks. And it was made by Selwyn Wilson. I think that's him. Okay, and then it will give you recommended pieces and more details about the piece of art itself. So, quite cool. And it will tell you what medium they made it on. It's quite interesting. But I know you're probably getting tired of seeing my face now. So let's look at a few celebrities and see what Google thinks they look like. So I had to include Oprah Winfrey because of her speech the other day at the Golden Globes. And I'm just telling you now, if she does become president in 2020, I called it. Next up, I put the two timeless Jennifers side by side, Jennifer Aniston and Jennifer Lawrence. And that actually turned out quite well for Jennifer Lawrence, not for Aniston. Next up, we have Beyonce. Now the picture on the left is actually a picture of an angel. So Google thinks that Beyonce looks like an angel. And I think the Beyonce fans
would really appreciate that. Then we have Eminem, who looks like a guy who looks like Shakespeare. And Ed Sheeran just looks like some random guy in a hat. No surprises there. Then we have Adam Driver, and he is Kylo Ren. And if you look at the painting that Google thinks he looks like, he actually looks like Darth Vader without his mouth. Then we have Ajit Pai, and Google actually thought he looked like Jimi Hendrix. But that is extremely insulting towards Jimi Hendrix, so I'm not showing that one, I'm just showing the second option. And let's end it off with Chris Hemsworth, Thor. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you can, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.